Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? So, this happens to be your first time here. You're checking out my channel and you like what you see. Well then please, my friends, do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me spread the channel out to the masses. Grow the channel, of course, motivates me to provide you guys with more content to watch. Alright, so what are we doing here? So it's a reaction video, and actually a little embarrassed to mention this. So this is a really hard metalcore band called Slaughter to Prevail. The song's called Agony, and I'm going to be honest, as popular as these guys are, I haven't heard a single song all the way through. I know of them. I know the singer, Alex Terrible, not personally, obviously, just through YouTube shorts, just scrolling away. He pops up a lot, does a lot of covers, and has a monstrous voice. It's like demonic. He changes into a demon when he's singing. I mean, obviously, there's other people in the business that have, similar gravelly, these real hardcore kind of voices. But I remember seeing one video of him. He wasn't even, like, the mic, he wasn't projecting into the mic. He was just screaming it, and I heard it amongst the crowds. I thought that was impressive. He does really, really clever cover songs you wouldn't expect someone of his caliber to do, but he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. It's interesting. Like I said, his voice is monstrous, it's good, it's iconic, and like I said, I just heard snippets. I haven't heard any of their songs completely, so this is a first. And this song I picked in particular because I think it's like 4 years old. It might be older, I don't know. I wanted to sample, like, if I want to deep dive into them, I want to know how they came to be, obviously. I knew Alex Terrible before I knew Slaughter to Prevail. He just kind of advertised himself more, I think, than the band. So I'm actually kind of excited. But yeah, all I know is that they were Russian-based, and then, they moved to Florida. And now they're working out of there. Very popular. And yeah, I'm anxious, This is first time listen, first time reaction. And yeah, I'm just as interested as the next guy. Alright, well, let me stop yapping. Let me cue this video up, and we're going to react to this together. Okay, guys? So, once again, this is Slaughter to Prevail with Agony. It's like a continuous stream of bullets being fired at you. Where do you stop, right? My God. Okay, so clearly all of them look, I mean, half of them are, covered, but it looks very, youngish. I guess it was early in their career, obviously. But it's all there. Everyone's talented in the band. That's a given. Just really, really in your face, zero fucks given, kind of just, a music assault, just, right at you. But somehow, there's, it it's not as brutal. Like who was it before that I don't know. Another band this similar. These genres just kind of like okay. So pretend metal is at the top of the branch, for the trees, the family tree, and all the little branches are like different subgenres. Grindcore, deathcore, metalcore. I'm assuming this is metalcore. I get lost, sometimes try to you put them in a category anymore. So, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But just constant assault of music, just in your face. And that voice, that's very iconic. Now obviously he's like buff as hell. The guy's been working out. Definitely noticeable later. It looks like he still looks like a normal human being. But man, that voice. It's like his body caught up to the voice. You know what I mean? Because now when I see him and he's doing like these death growls, it matches. But everyone's super talented, very tight. The music's just really in your face. I love the little breakdowns. I didn't expect that at all. Even his style of, vocals. The aggression is there, but at the same time, he's doing stuff. He's switching it up a little bit. I like that. I think that, if anything, that keeps the audience interested instead of being bored to death by the same, copy and paste kind of rhythm and, feel of the song. So that's cool. I didn't expect that. But yeah, definitely brutal. I like it, Alright, let's keep going. There it is again. That voice is so iconic. Even though, you could probably find similar bands, same kind of genre, do this kind of vocal work, but they are able to kind of twist it and make it their own way. Dude's just very, very talented, and, like I said, it's not no walk in the park. Anyone can scream, anyone can growl, sure, but to keep that, what Alex is doing there, he has to keep that going, and perform multiple songs. It's not no walk in the park. You're going to blow out your voice at some point, so whatever he's doing to maintain it, it's work, but obviously, it's doing its job, and he's, continued on to make, more excellent music, and, really intense. And also the iconic mask, too. That, demonic looking skull mask they have, that's definitely, to me, that right away, puts me, like in perspective, like, okay, this is a Slaughter to Prevail, or, this is, Alex Terrible, or whatever. This is, it's iconic. It's kind of like when you see bands like Mushroom Head or Slipknot, you'll know it's always them. That this is kind of their trademark, that, metallic skull-looking thing. But that's cool, though. That, it's a marker, It's kind of like, getting picked up somewhere, and you have to have some kind of landmark so your driver could, find you better. They do it with masks, and his iconic tone of singing. So, yeah, and I mean, it's awesome. It's very headbanging worthy, you know what I mean? I'm sure I've seen little clips of their live performances, and they're just as wild. I can imagine being inside the audience. It's really hard for me not to just, go nuts, and my hair just whipped the camera and everything. But I like it. It's cool. It's cool. It's aggressive but fun. Just really in your face. You don't really get that much music today, or they're, like I said, copy and paste. But they have something, a certain quality about them that they could stand out among the rest. And I like it. It's cool. All right, let's keep going here.
I want to know if you will not. If the force will decide with you, and I say back.
Alright, so that was an experience right there, guys. Sorry if the video kind of was a little skippy or laggy, whatever. I don't know. I made the choice of doing these reaction videos on a Chromebook, and I think I mentioned it before, but if you're going to get into this kind of line of work, doing video reactions, don't get a Chromebook. No one mentioned that to me. I thought I got a deal here, shopping for deals. I got a decent-sized, what I thought was a good product of a Chromebook. And, yeah. The internet's fine, but, Chromebooks are Chromebooks. Alright, let me stop talking about Chromebooks. Alright, Slaughter to Prevail. My God, man, Alex. Ooh, man. He's, just kind of, it's like coming up from the depths of hell, Devil had a spokesperson, it probably would be him. Or Glenn from Deicide, I don't know. Or Deicide, however you pronounce it. But, man, I felt like I missed out, Any fans of Slaughter to Prevail who are watching this and want to recommend me a song, yeah, do so in the comments. I'm listening. I think, after experiencing this, and like I said, I picked this particular song just so I could get kind of a introduction to them. I didn't want to jump into a modern song, because you know how bands change. Look at Trivium. You go in their catalog, and I'm almost certain not one album sounds the same, and half the time it's the same personnel, same group, same musicians, maybe a few lineup changes here and there, but they don't copy and paste. Look at bands like Metallica. Sure, they have that thrash, very heavy, fast kind of feel. Then they slowed it down a little bit, and they went back to the old school. Ever changing, and I think that adds to longevity to your career. If you could appease a wider audience, without sacrificing yourself. Maybe throwing a few different hooks here and there, catch the audience off guard. And it doesn't just grow, on the previous audience. You gain new audience members and, a new fan base, and it expands. Slaughter to Prevail, first time listening to them, I think it's great. They would definitely be in my, MP3, Spotify playlist or whatever for sure. I love the hardcore breakdowns. I appreciate bands like Hatebreed, but those breakdowns and Slaughter to Prevail, no stranger to that. Definitely brought some hardcore element there. That iconic voice, the imagery, the masks. Yeah, Slaughter to Prevail, I see why they got the attention, because it's well deserved, It's not a gimmick. It's like their calling card. It's them. It's kind of like, when a villain from some superhero novel, or graphic novel, leaves something behind. It's him. Slaughter to Prevail have not just the imagery, but the sound. And like I said, Alex's voice, outstanding, very guttural, very in your face, but in this anyway, I like those transitions. I think that's cool. Like I said, I heard snippets of his cover work, his cover songs he's been doing on his channel. Yeah, I mean, I think, given the opportunity, the guy could definitely be versatile, but that aggressive style of singing definitely fits Slaughter to Prevail. And, like I say, I mean, a little late to the game, but I definitely appreciate it, and I definitely want to keep going. As I mentioned before, anybody who's listening, that's a fan of them, let me know what else to listen to. That's really all I got. Slaughter to Prevail, the Agony. Or Agony, I should just say. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely want to check out some of their, I guess, later work now, the modern stuff they've been putting out. But, hey, look, if you made it this far and you liked the video, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my friends, I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.